Would you like to know the top market trends in e-commerce every entrepreneur must use in order to gain a competitive edge? Well, in this video, we will be sharing with you some of the key strategies industry leaders from Alibaba are using to absolutely dominate the global markets. What is going on, guys? This is Saddam Hassan from AMZ One Step. I am currently in Hangzhou, China for a conference that is being hosted by Alibaba. Now, it is going to be a 3-day conference on digital e-commerce, and most of the speakers are going to be young Chinese entrepreneurs that are running the show. Their companies are doing more than $1 billion in annual sales. And we'll also get to see some experts from different segments of Alibaba. Now, as you may know, Alibaba is huge in China and as well as in other parts of the world. Most of our sellers are aware of their B2B platform called Alibaba.com, but they have a lot more subsidiaries operational. For example, one of their subsidiaries is 1688, which is the domestic version of the B2B platform. They also have AliExpress, which is the B2C platform, internationally known. Then they have Taobao, which is a C2C platform and has one of the top 10 most visited websites in the whole world. Tmall is sort of the opposite of AliExpress, where most of the manufacturers are all across the world and they cater to the Chinese audience. And they also own Topple University, which basically develops their research and training programs. Now, unlike Amazon, Alibaba is actively political, and they act as a liaison between the Chinese government and other local governments. And for that reason, most of the delegates in this conference are government officials. Even when we requested for the interviews, they were very particular about remaining anonymous. So let's check these interviews out. I hope all the young entrepreneurs watching can learn, be inspired, and implement some of the ideas and strategies discussed by the interviewees. So there's a lot of new and young entrepreneurs that are starting out on an e-commerce based business. Yeah. Now, in your experience, how can they effectively advertise their business given the constraint of initial capital?
I think that will based on what kind of platform they are. In some platform, they provide some tools of marketing for the sellers on the platform to promote their products, but some platform is more like a display of the stores. So if their platform already have those tools, you should learn how to leverage that with the pace of the platform's campaign rhythm. But if your platform is quite simple, I would suggest that you could leverage the lots of resources like social media platforms and some different channel which can target your audience, to use some diverse ways, like you can do some live broadcasting or live streaming on the social media platform to link your customers on those platforms to your shop on the e-commerce platforms. So you can try to, I think it's a comprehensive system for marketing today, and with such a strong power of the social media platforms. So I just know that some of my friends, they are doing live streaming on some social platform. I won't say the name, but the fans of their personal accounts on those social platform, they come with a link in the platform to their shop, and it really increases their performance, their business performance.
Perfect. That's a great idea. I mean, you know, a lot of these new people that are starting out, they don't have a bigger budget, so yeah, it's easier to link different social medias and link the website in that, and sort of have the traffic gauge to that market.
Yeah.
So now on that, I know there's a trend that's growing in utilizing the services of online marketing brands. So for these newly established businesses, what is your recommendation? Should they partner with or utilize the services
Yeah.
of marketing brands or not? What would you share some
I
of
would
that?
like to share some experience of Chinese e-commerce sellers. Lots of sellers, they are quite small when they just started the company. Of course, they do not have budget to do lots of partnership. But nowadays, the partnership, the third party in China, they provide different layers of services. So they also have some small way of cooperation for those small companies or initiative companies. And they can give them very professional support because those third party, they already work in the industry for many years and they see different stage of the development of the business. So I would say that almost there are, I cannot see the specific number, but there are lots of Chinese companies, especially famous brands, they are partnership with the third party because they can divide the work they should do and what the work the partner should do. So they could focus on the key values or core business of their own company and allow the professional team to do the professional things.
Perfect.
So yeah, and also I think when they are partnership with a partner, they need to make sure they communicate their brand's value clearly with their partners. So their partner will tailor-make a very good solution for them. I just heard some companies that sometimes they feel that the partner cannot make very relevant for their performance, but when we dig out the reason, the thing is there's a gap of the communication of how to express your own brand value to your partners. So that's a suggestion from me that if they want to partnership with the social media third parties, yeah.
Perfect. And then these companies basically specialize in those services,
Yeah.
whereas the smaller businesses can focus mostly on production and the
Yeah,
logistics
that's
aspect
true.
of it.
Yeah.
So can you name a few services they provide, these basically branding services?
Yeah. I think I can name some specific content of the service. Like there are third-party company in China of social media. They provide we call that internet celebrity. So they are the company with a group of famous internet celebrity. So if their customer comes, they will analyze their products and assign an internet celebrity to work with the brands. So the internet celebrity will communicate, will do the live streaming on their own social media platform. So the fans of the internet celebrity will be transmitted to the customers of the sellers.
Perfect.
Yeah.
This is absolutely a great idea. And it's a growing trend in places like North America and Europe as well, where people partner with social media influencers, or as you said, celebrities, and then they promote the product through their blog posts or videos and Snapchat, Instagram. So it's an absolutely great idea that's trending more and more. So there's a lot of young entrepreneurs that are starting out with an e-commerce based model. In your experience, what are some of the ways they can effectively market their products given the constraint of small capital or initial capital?
他说现在有很多年轻人不是在从事这个电商嘛？那您觉得，因为他们年轻人嘛，可能就是说，资金很有限，那么怎样能够达到最大的这个市场营销的这个作用？
首先就是对于线上的电商来讲，它已经是一个相对来说是成本最少的一个让更多年轻人去创业的这么一个路径。是我讲一句你翻译。
OK， 是线上平台是吧？
对。
So actually, the online platform is the lowest cost.
它不需要门店的一些租金也不需要就是说很多的一些线下的一些消费跟开支。
So there's no rent, and also there's exempt from some unnecessary cost if you open up a real store.
它甚至有可能只需要几台电脑，它就可以去创业了。
Yeah, just a few computers, and then he's well on his way.
然后然后呢，就是对于年轻的，就是说资金缺少的那些创业者来讲我觉得就是从技术的角度，目前有很多可以解决的方式我 我们有很多的一些软件能够让它更多的去减少一些成本的开支啊，因为对于我们线上的平台已经相对来说已经非常成熟了，那么它不需要就是说去额外的去提供去找很多的一些原来是没法去就是说通过线上去解决的一些人力服务，包括一些智能的客服，包括我们的一些线上的一些支付啊，包括我们一些就是说智能的一些售后啊，都是可以帮他去解决一些就是说他的一些资金的一些问题。甚至我们对于我们支付宝来讲的话，我们会有一些个人的一些信贷，我们只要是你在支付宝有过注册的，你的信用记录是良好的，那么支付宝它就可以相对来说是比银行更简单的一个手续，给你提供一个很好的一个资金的支持，而且它的审批速度非常快的，有可能1分钟就可以帮您申请一笔贷款。
就指的是现在的一些新的手段，在让线上更加的便利，是吧？
对，可以提一下，
比如说智能的客服、智能的售后，
对，
和智能的信贷，
对，
智能支付了，还有这样东西。And also there are also many innovations for the online platform because of the technological innovations. So such as that the online stores are now entitled to some services like smart shop assistants. You know, like they can answer your questions, like some robots, 可能机器人是吧？ Like robots, and you can give them some routine question and then they can give you automatic answers. And also smart after sale. So only thing that you can have to provide is a template for the questions. 可能提供一些模板嘛，问题的模板。And also the smart payment. And also the best thing is that now they can provide some favorable credits. So if you have made some payment before, you have good credits, they can release some credits to you. And the procedure is quite easy. Sometimes it only takes 1 minute for them to evaluate, and then they give you an amount of credits.
然后中国的很多的一些大学生，那么他本身是缺少资金的一个群体，那么他可以相对来说可以在淘宝开一个自己的店铺，因为淘宝的开店门槛相对来说还是比较低的，那么他可以去一些我们线上的一些批发的一些平台去找到一些货源，然后呢由他自己去做一些销售，这样的话呢整个一个他是不需要去做一些资金的一些占用，哪怕去买货什么的，是不需要做这些事情的。
sorry， 我刚才问的问题没有。
他其实是这样的，就是说我们很多国内大学生，那么他会就是说是那个去可以淘宝开个店门槛很低嘛，对不对？这是一个。第二个呢，就是说他可以去我们的线上的平台，打个比方1688嘛，他可以做一些分销，就是说他只要帮1688很多一些工厂在线上转到他的淘宝做一些分销的话，他是不需要花钱去买那些货的。
1688是吧？
他只要去。
Do you know 1688 website?
Yes, that's the Chinese own domestic B2B platform.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now for the young college students, it's easy to open a store.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, they can do some retailing, such as 1688. Yeah, they do not need to manage the inventory. They do not need to procure the inventory. So for those constrained, those students with financial constraint, it could be the easy way out.
Okay. No, that's actually a good point. Because you're not managing your inventory, it's much easier to handle the cash flows because all you're doing is procuring from one end and selling on the other, and there's not a lot of fixed costs. So
Like what?
There's not a lot of fixed costs.
Fixed cost, financial cost?
Yes.
这就没有什么成本的开支，因为如果你不需要去管理这库存的话，你只是这边采购，然后那边卖，承销嘛。
他甚至采购都不用。
They do not need even to do the procurement either.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these smart technologies or data analytical tools are now being common in different markets, but microfinancing or the credit is something that's very new in some of the regions. So it's slowly picking up, but that is definitely a solution to it. Now I'm just going to move to question number 2.
OK， 他刚才也赞同您的说法，就很多智能的东西可能在其他地方都有实践啊，但是这个小微金融的话，的确是一个非常好的一个措施。他现在可以问第二个问题吗？
So, with the rise in cross-border trade, what can small businesses do to expand their business in different regions or different countries, even leveraging social media?
现在不是那个跨境电商市场蓬勃发展嘛？就有什么好的方法可以就是进入到其他的一些市场，包括一些利用是社交营销的这种手段。
从目前中国整个一个跨境电商的发展来讲的话，中国的社交类的跨境电商已经发展的非常快了。我们有非阿里巴巴系的，有那个很多像云集、像小红书，它就是通过一个社群。首先是一个社群，大家对某个产品相对来说一个更感兴趣或者讨论，完了以后呢，再去做一个商品的推广，这是一种。还有一种就是说，类似于云集的模式，就是说是，我是你的亲朋好友，有可能由我来讲这个产品，你会觉得更可信、更可靠。它也是一种相对来说社交类的，就是说一个很好推广的一个模式。中国已经相对来说都是非常那个成熟了。他们在去年的相对来说销售额都是过100亿的。
So in China, we have a lot of platforms leveraging on the social media. We have Yunji, we visited yesterday, and also the 小红书. Both of them are leveraging on the social media. So 小红书 is slightly different from Yunji. 小红书 is more like a forum, different people, we don't know each other, but we get together in this forum. We talk about we are the followers of some certain products, and then you use it as a chat room or something to promote some other products. But for the Yunji, it's more like I promote some products to my relatives, to my friends.
Okay, yeah, it's very interesting. You talked about Yunji, which is an S2B2C model, and I think it's working in China, and it can definitely work in different countries. So that's one of the solutions for sure. Now, my last question would be, I'm just gonna go to the last.
云集他们昨天去过这个 S to B， 就是社交到从 B 到 C 这么一个模式。那先问第三个问题。Yes.
So because a lot of these new companies do not have the tools or the means to promote their products, would you recommend or encourage these businesses to use or partner with a company that specializes in advertising or marketing your brand?
因为很多公司其实它可能没有力量去营销他们的产品去展示。您是不是建议有第三方来帮助他们做这个营销这方面的功能，承载这方面的功能？
目前来讲，很多那些对于天猫国际来讲，有很多一些国外的品牌，非常好。那么它在国内是没有公司的，没有相关的一些跟它公司相关的一些人员。那么它就是通过我们本身一个阿里电商生态链当中的一些代运营公司，也就是 TP 代运营公司，去完成这些运营的工作。它只要把货提供出来，那么剩下的一些销售与消费者的沟通售后包括一些物流的解决都可以通过这个代运营去做。
TP 是什么东西
？TP 就是代运营。
全称英语是什么 ？TP？
全称我忘了。
是 ，Yeah, they have this practice on the Taobao. For some foreign brands, they do not have any operation in China. So what they do is that they supply the goods, and Taobao they will do the rest. Tmall Global, Tmall 国际 Tmall Global they will do the rest. They will do the advertising. They will do the after sale. Yeah, they will do this payment. Everything.
Perfect. So it's perfectly working where one department or one of the groups is specializing in one aspect of it, and the other one is just specializing in the advertising part.
Yeah, they call that TP 是吧？第三方运营了。third party。TP 可能第三方的意思。Yeah, TP.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, TPs.
That's what I was referring to.
分工。
Okay. Perfect. That answers all my questions. Well, thank you so
非常
much.
感谢您的回答。
It was a pleasure. Thanks a lot. So, in your opinion, what should small businesses do, or what roadmap should they follow to gain short-term success?
They would like to have success in the short time. Actually, in my opinion, I have 2 points to say. The first one, you must figure out the product problem, because you must know that if your product is really meet the consumer's needs. It's the first part. It's not the product to solve the problem on your own. Yeah, you need to make sure this problem. And then the second one, you must find a chance, develop chance, economic chance. For example, in China, the new retail is the biggest chance. So if you work in this way, and you must have maybe how to say, you will have a better development in the future.
Okay.
Yes.
So finding the right product and then having the right development channels to
Yes.
sort of leverage that and gain short-term success.
And also you need to meet the future development trend. Yes.
Okay. So now one big aspect of that is advertising. My next question is going to be regarding that. So, you know, would you encourage or would you recommend these small businesses to partner with or utilize the services of companies that specialize in brand advertisement?
Actually, if you have any successful story, I would recommend you to have a partnership with the advertisement company. But if you have a successful story, I recommend not. What's the meaning of the successful story? For example, if your product and your service is meet would be the customer would need maybe no matter the customized market need, you get a high scale or maybe high proportion of some customized market. I think that is okay for you to do the advertisement, because you have successful to certificate that your products, your service is meet some person's needs. So at that time, you can use the advertisement to help you to do the development.
I see. So you're saying if they've tapped into a market where there's consumer demand, then you know, it makes sense to...
Advertisement is okay for them. But actually, I see a lot of companies, they have a lot of products, but when I see the product, oh my god, I have no idea what the product is capable, or maybe is will be helpful, or maybe it will be likable for some person. I cannot figure out that kind of question. So I would recommend that if you are the small business, you must make sure your market and make sure your product is meet the market you are involved in. Yes.
Perfect. So it's basically they do the market research or product research first and focus on that.
Yes. Yes.
Well, thank you for your answer.